And welcome to all of our listeners and viewers around the country and around the world.
You know, Juan, just a few days ago, we announced the death of Juan Manuel García-Passalacqua, the well-known Puerto Rican analyst who you knew well.
Yes, he was a good friend of mine for many, many years, and it was an enormous loss. I don't think people in the United States realized the towering figure that Juan Manuel García-Passalacqua was in Puerto Rico for more than half a century. He was not only a political analyst and a columnist there. He was really part of the fabric of Puerto Rican society. I remember back 40 years ago in 1970 when I was with the Young Lords, and we first established a group of Puerto Rican revolutionaries, our branches on the island in Puerto Rico. Puerto Ricans raised in the U.S. and most of Puerto Rican society rejected, it was angry at our even trying to establish branches in Puerto Rico. And Passalacqua then was a columnist at the San Juan Star and wrote a very moving column welcoming the Puerto Rican diaspora back home. Since then, I've developed over the years long friendship with him. He was actually one of the founders of the National Association of Hispanic Journalists, wrote the bylaws of the organization more than 30 years ago, and was also connected to all figures in Puerto Rican society, from the leftist guerrilla, Filiberto Ojeda Rios, who he knew well and interviewed while he was in hiding, to all the major political figures of the island from the right and the left, universally respected by all, always committed to the decolonization of Puerto Rico, to ending U.S. imperial control of the island, but always able to listen to all sides and all perspectives. And it's a tremendous loss for the nation of Puerto Rico and for the Puerto Rican people that he's gone now.
You know, last week on Friday when we heard the stories of the attack on the students in the legislature in Puerto Rico, the first person we thought of calling was Juan Manuel, and then it was then a few days later that we heard about his death.
Yes.
Well, we'll move on now to our top story.
Well,